For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com.
What's good, everybody? Sabro54. Gonna show you guys some matches from the Duelist Cup today. I got a few questions from viewers if I was gonna show matches from the Duelist Cup, or they were saying, please show some matches from the Duelist Cup when it was going on. As is usually the case with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, the video is like I gotta get a bunch of matches together, and then by the time I make the compilation, edit the compilation, record the video, it's not the Duelist Cup anymore. It's been quite a while, actually. I think, I mean, yeah, maybe there was only one more event that went on, like the Synchro XYZ Festival. It was after this one. But I used D Heroes. I used a bunch of different decks for the Duelist Cup, um, primarily D Heroes. Before, obviously, this was before Banlist came out, so this is why you see Celestial as well. And used the D heroes like my typical D hero Dreadmaster fusion deck, and I also used Sword Soul. Yeah, I ended up having to use that cheating as archetype, but not a pure Sword Soul deck. Of course, I had to put D heroes in that as well. Um, I used a few other decks as well just to try out what was going to go on, but those two were primarily the decks that I've used. I didn't make it to the second stage or like the second round, and I got a bunch of points, but this was definitely one of the worst like special events. I guess because it's the Duelist Cup, it was supposed to be the most competitive, a serious one. Hence why like the gameplay arena is different than usual. Uh, there were rankings and stuff and rewards. Rewards weren't that great, but I mean, I think you got a lot of gems if you did make it to first, or the first like 10 guys got a lot of gems. I don't remember what the rewards were. I just got a few legacy packs. I was ranked 1,000 something. I don't know, but yeah, I didn't really enjoy this very much because it was all damn day people using Flower and Drees and broken ass decks with Hug for Brax and all the other usual suspects. Just bringing up fields where you need like 5 Raigekis in your hand to get rid of, basically. It's the only way. But I did get a few matches, and I did get a lot of L matches too, which you guys are going to see eventually. So anyway, this dude was using Dark Magician. He didn't really do that much, and I'm just going to OTK him, I guess, or semi-OTK him with Excalibur. Just kill him quick. And that's the first game. Simple enough. So let's go to number 2. Open up with Dreadmaster, and I've got D Tactics too. Hopefully we see like a D-Draw to get rid of that guy. And Celestial. I can't believe this card is banned. It's insanity. And it didn't really stop shit as I thought. I mean, what I said was gonna happen did happen. Are people gonna stop trying to use Enforcer? Fuck no. They're just gonna throw in some other D heroes that give you some different advantages, like a Denier, which is gonna give you a free summon. That's also pretty damn strong. It's not draw 2 cards like Celestial, but I mean, it's board presence that's gonna help you make more plays. I mean, it's fucking good in a way, maybe even better than Celestial in some cases. And Dasher is still around, so they're going to use that too. And then other people just threw in the Dynatag, Dynamite guy, so you kind of have like a hand trap that's going to give you burn as well. That's also pretty handy. So nothing really changed. Like it's just a fuck up of the decisions that they make on the ban lists. Anyway, so this dude is using the True Draco fuckers, which I hate, but to be honest, it's a damn blessing to play against these guys compared to other decks. But they are pretty damn annoying. As you guys can see, this guy isn't running an extra deck, so you can utilize the Monarch's Erupt and possibly some other cards. Um, they're a pretty nasty deck. I mean, if it just gets going and they have their back row, they have their protection, skill drain, you can't do shit. Monarch's Erupt, you can't do shit. And then a bunch of their other stun cards. Um, I don't remember. I think they must have had Imperial Order too during that time, uh, before it got banned. But anyway, just gonna steal his monster and just try and kill him quickly enough. Now, I guess the good news is once that skill drain is activated, then their monsters are just beaters. Like you can't use this dude to search and shit. So if you got a beater down already that they can't pop, then skill drain can work against them. So since I stole his 2500 dude, all I gotta do now is just kill the other guy, attack with decision guy, and it's gonna be game. So good. Was another, well, it could have been a really nasty matchup because I need my effects. I mean, given some different circumstances, this was going to be like an auto loss. Okay. Game number 3, we're going to open up with polymerization. Now, when I see polymerization, I'm glad to see Dreadmaster because I can just get rid of him. It's going to meet the cost for a level 6 or higher hero, and I can bring out uh, Destroyer Phoenix easily. Um, Technically, is kind of a minus, but not really because Phoenix Enforcer is so fucking broken. That card is broken as fuck. I don't know what they were thinking when they designed this, but the same goes with a bunch of cards that they're designed in modern times. So, you know, Dreadmaster does have an important use in the graveyard. You know, it can do shit with Call of Haunted, Celeste, of course, if it goes at the right time, it can be a draw too. So, even though it's not through Fusion Destiny, if I can get um, Destroy Phoenix through polymerization, it should still be good enough. I mean, if it was going to be like a dominance with polymerization, then it's a different issue because sacrificing 3 cards from the hand, I mean, at that point, are you really going to get your investment back in a way? Card advantage. Now, this guy is using Eldritch, which was a relatively popular deck too. It might have been like the second most popular deck, if I'm being honest. I mean, it was this, Flandreese, and all of the fucking decks that use Halkifabrax, the Synchron guys, what the hell, Mecha Fan to be like all that bullshit, the Yanzing, all of the cards for you to make those combos that take half an hour and then you end up with a field with 50 monsters that negate shit, including the Thunder Dragon that's going to prevent your opponent from searching. All sorts of bullshit. And oh, and fucking the 2 Draco guy, rank 9, that got banned, thankfully. So a bunch of bullshit. All of my shit got eliminated, goddamn. And the Rite of our Messiah, that engine was everywhere too. Fuck those cards too, man. It's just, I swear to God, if it wasn't for content, I was never gonna bother with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. But I thought to myself, you know what? New game is Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's give it a shot. The rumor was that they were gonna do different formats as well. Like if I want to play old school Gold format and shit, 2003 format for my book and stuff like that, you were gonna be able to. It's still not happening, but I thought, hey, might as well just play the game, unlock cards. So if that ever happens, we're ready. And in the end, ended up getting back into modern Yu-Gi-Oh, but for the sake of content. I mean, it's just my relationship with this game is so love hate. Like you get some good ass matches sometime, you know, with tier 3 decks going at it, but it's just a complete unbalanced clusterfuck of a game. And don't fucking tell me that every fucking TCG is unbalanced. Yeah, the cards that you have to be in the same league in a way. Like you look at the EX era, the Diamond and Pearl era, well before DC and the Heart Gold sets came out. You had the decks that were the better, like the strongest deck you could say, the strongest decks, but the tier 2 decks were kind of in the same league. Okay. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not like that. You've got like the tier 1, the tier 2 decks, you could say, and then everything else is just too weak to compete. Even if they get like some new support and shit. Like you got some archetypes like the Thousand Eyes Restrict or Crystal Beast, or they try and do some shit, Gladiator Beast even, but it's not quite enough. Or you just gotta use their engines basically to summon a bunch of monsters, so you can summon the extra deck monsters that negate everything. So it's some bullshit either way. So anyway, this guy has almost killed me. I guess I should have been narrating the game, but I'm hanging on thanks to all of my great techs, like the combo with Call of the Haunted and Dreadmaster. People just can't believe it. They're like, what? Damn. But putting in the work. So he's not killing me right now. He's going to summon this bitch. Gonna do some shit. Let's see what happens. Free summon, like all of the link monsters. What they do is you get a link, so you can get another free monster through that link, so you can summon another monster, another one. Go to the biggest links easily. Okay, so he got the Appaloosa out. I don't know what's that gonna do, and he fucking ran out of time. But I think I was gonna have him either way. I was gonna get Destroy Phoenix, and yeah, I was hanging on perfectly, and he wasn't going to be able to do much of shit. I ran out of resources. Appaloosa wasn't going to do shit. But anyway, GG, time limit or not. And this is the last game. Looks like it's against Blue Eyes White Dragon, so I have a lot of experience playing against this deck. Like, I never thought the day would come where I'd be happy playing against Blue Eyes, because when the Blue Eyes support came out in, I think, Shining Victories in the Arc 5 era, it was unbelievable that you could get out this Chaos Max out, just a level 8 ritual monster that you can just bring out like any other ritual monster, just easy peasy. You didn't even go minus, depending on how you got it out. And it was just going to be invincible. You had to kill him by battle or like use a kaiju or some shit. Insanity. So thankfully in my deck, it's not always easy, but we do have ways to boost our attack. So if I can go like over 4,000, I can just kill him. We just need a few D heroes and Dreadmaster out, and we can't do the job. So I'm not too fearful of it, but it can be dangerous. Some of the cards are even more dangerous than Chaos Max. But I usually have a good matchup with this deck, and I don't think this time is going to be any different. So get rid of this dude. Gonna draw a card, even if it takes the dominance effect. Ooh, Fusion Destiny. Isn't this nice? But I mean, you can stack it. I stack it with this effect if it's in the top 5, obviously. So we're gonna bring out Destroy Phoenix too, and yeah, this guy you don't have a chance. Call of the Haunted, Infinite Impertinence. I've got even like more insurance, and these guys down, boosted attack. Uh, what the hell are you gonna do? I guess he is gonna go for Chaos Max with the Advanced Ritual Art. So okay, you get somebody that you can put in some work with, but obviously, if you kill Destroy Phoenix, it's going to come back. If you kill Dominance, I'm going to get 3 guys back. And with Call of the Haunted, I mean, he's not even going to do shit. I'm just going to get Dreadmaster. My dudes are going to be immune this turn. And Dreadmaster, I mean, God, I'm even just going to pop Call of the Haunted, pop the other card. So I guess if we see Lightning Storm, it becomes live. That's why you got to do it when you got the chance. Like, my dudes weren't going to be destroyed. So that's why I could have just popped it. And I mean, it's a GG. Look at this wonderful field. It's gonna beat him down. Draw 2 cards with Celestial even. Yeah, D heroes can put in the work. I mean, if they got the chance, like if they have like 5 cards, they're gonna negate everything I do. Then no. So that's a GG. Those were some of the matches from the Duelist Cup. I've got plenty more, but it's just a matter of time for me to upload them. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. Wasai!